Doing well, loves. It's going to be quick. Taking care of mom. She's been under the weather and trying to keep myself together as well. Uh, I did go get checked just in case. I got a clean bill of health while she's being quarantined. So, best wishes. I hope she gets well soon, of course. Um, Prayers for the 500 who died in the hospital. Moment of prayer for them. I had not really been following the story. Um, Overseas, but it popped up on my timeline so much. I was like, oh, it's really unfortunate that it's that kind of hate in the world. So prayers out to them. Um, in regards to the war going on. I'm just going to touch on a couple of things. It's going to be real quick. Library is about to close. Just got out of a meeting with one of the ladies from my International Poetry Horror group. Let's see here. I was going to talk about morality. I'm going to do that at a later date. I got invited to a Brian McKnight concert with Vivian Green. I turned it down. Not to perform or anything, but with the way he treated his family before he got his new wife and child. Uh, yeah, there's some things I just cannot sign on for. I will be performing October 20th, 9 p.m. It might not exactly be at 9 p.m., but that's what time the show starts in its entirety. I'll be at the Greenhouse Effect anniversary party mask off edition, no mask, so uh, I'm gonna be my natural self. Normally, I dress up. I've dressed up as a nurse, uh, the African American version of Mrs. Claus with the white hair. It's on my Facebook page with the curly white hair. I've dressed up as what else has I dressed up as? I want to say a butterfly, nurse, Mrs. Claus. Oh, I've dressed up as Wonder Woman. I had the lasso and everything, honey. That's on my Facebook page too. I'm really huge about dressing up. I already dressed up as the witch this year, and I thought this year, instead of being the witch, I would just go as myself for what I've been doing all year long. So I'm gonna put on my little cute lingerie, and um, I think I want to put on my little breast cancer skirt because it is breast cancer month. I haven't worn my breast cancer tutu in some time, so I think I would look cute twirling around on stage in that, dancing and shaking and bopping. Y'all know I like to bop and twerk. Anyway, so that's what I believe I'm going to do since I just got me a new lingerie piece. And then, speaking of breast cancer, uh, I was reading one of the posts of my friends, and she dropped a link and she said, "Brag on yourself for what you did this year." And I went and I read through every single last comment for what everyone had did, and I haven't seen that much love in the comment section on Facebook in a long, long time. That extended to the extent that it did, and I was really truly happy for everyone and the goals that they had accomplished. So I shared the post, of course, on my page to spread that love for anybody else who wanted to add to it. We have all gotten a magnitude of things done. And of course, while I was clicking and reading, I was adding friends as I go because I said, these are the type of people I need in my circle or around my circle or in my network. Folks who are trying to elevate or already elevating and doing other things. That's who you want. People, God gave them a vision. Other folks can't understand why they got that vision. They are moving with that vision to make sure that that vision is accomplished. Those are the people you want sparking your light and you sparking theirs. Period. And then those who don't see the vision because God didn't give them the vision, sometimes you've just got to love them from afar or the outskirts of them like they're the suburbs. or yeah, pretty much. I had uh, I had joined a naughty group like in 21, and I had put a post, and posts have to be pre-approved by certain groups that they're in with the way that they're set up, and so they had just dropped it when I had started putting material after my interview on the page, and this is 2023 going into 2024, and I was like, "Happy New Year, 2022," and someone left a comment and said, "The title doesn't make sense." Two people did. I said, "Well, it does if you dropped it in 2022." Or I said in 2021, coming into 2022, Happy New Year 2022 does make sense. He said it took that long for it to get approved. And I am very slow to anger. He said, "That's insane." I said, "You know how you fight insanity? You fight insanity with love. You fight insanity by sharing your talents and your gifts that God gave you with humanity. That is the best way to fight insanity." So, yes. And I told him I had dealt with a lot of insane things in my life. And that's why I got a lot of collections of books talking about all the wonderful, delicious, insane things I've done and how I've overcome them. I'm going to wrap this up. It's at 5361 East 82nd Street. Just Will, your girl Terrell, Diva's Kitchen. I'll be doing a poem and a song, maybe not necessarily in that order, and DJ Terry Mason is hosting. I'm coming. I just heard him. Yes, ma'am. And then I will also drop the new material for the breast cancer stuff as well as the Halloween stuff that I have been working on in a separate YouTube video. Thank you for tuning in, loves. Have a blessed one.